My name's Jesse.
Just call me Big Tom.
This is Big Tom here, and we've been on the road for years and years and years, playing, living,
About 2.5
loving.
decades, if I'm not mistaken.
25 years, I believe it is at this point.
That would be the number.
We've seen every great part of this great country.
Alaska included.
Alaska, the territories inclusive, U.S. Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico.
Good part of Canada.
Good part of Canada. It's not part of America, but they share some of our values.
We even have quite a bit of a following in Burma. It's a bit of a
Myanmar. Impressive hunters. We do very well.
Really loves us there.
Anyway, we came tonight because we wanted to play some songs for you, share some stories with you, tell you a little about the long lives we've led. To kick things off, could we just get a suggestion of a word? Any word? Chicken. Chicken. Oh my God. Chicken. Oh, it takes me back to what was it? 1970.
It's 78.
1978. Year of our Lord.
Back on the chicken farm, that was this old highway, country joint back on the highway, I guess.
It was back on the highway. We were, I guess, at that point, we were 2 years of the Carter administration.
2 years.
And
good times, the Carter administration.
oh my God, such good times.
It's good to have a yokel for a president. It really helps.
Peanut farmer.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just a great time, and I remember I was sitting there with Tom, and we had just discovered daytime television. I think it's fair to say. So soap operas. We'd never really seen any before, and we were holding in a shotgun shack. And we had an early forerunner of satellite cable.
Not a whole lot to do in rural Georgia, so
No.
we found out about daytime television.
And
I said, Jesse, brother, let's check out these soaps that I've been hearing so much about. And, you know, that's when we discovered Days of Our Lives.
Days of Our Lives. Oh my God, what a program!
I
I remember.
have to say that was probably a creative turning point for us.
Most of our songs after that point were about siblings sleeping with each other.
Yeah. A bit of a concept album spree we went on. Days of Our Lives concept.
We had an entire album that was just about twins where one was evil and one was not evil.
Yes.
And they were fighting each other.
And then one would have an affair with the other's wife or
A child would be conceived. It was a series of suites, really. It was like the Who's Tommy, the Little Phil.
yes.
I think it's fair to say.
Fair to say, a lot of sort of dramatic interludes with piano chords, I guess.
Yeah, it was probably our biggest hit. I think it's fair to say.
Then just to take the theme a little further, I slept with Jesse's wife at the time.
Tom, I don't think that's something we want to talk about here with the people.
That's all right. These kind of folks are already privy to most of our dirty laundry, I think, Jesse. We haven't really led private lives in a long time.
The failure of my fourth marriage is a sensitive subject, I think it's fair to say.
Fathered 6 children with her.
6 children that I know about. There could very well be more in Burma.
Likely so, yes. They were very taken with the junta, and they stayed behind.
Tom's children have a history of embracing fascism.
You be careful when you talk about my boys, all right, Jesse?
Look, Tom. The children that you fathered with my wife had obvious authoritarian leanings. I think we can point that fact out.
They're free to make their own choice. If they want to be fascist, that's okay with me.
I didn't know until the '78 tour that you could buy a Hitler costume in children's sizes. It was a trying time. I think a strain on the relationship.
Why wouldn't
As my wife births successive members of your family.
Little Fuhrers, we used to call them. Oh, were they pretty boys. Such strong, independent boys that were fit to lead, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was around that time that I think I wrote this song. I seem to be playing With or Without You by U2. it sort of happened unintentionally. It's a very conventional guitar progression, and I've gotten in the rut.
My boys are fixing to overthrow the junta in Burma. There, I'm saying, out there. They have political designs, and they really like the country quite a bit. The tropical climate doesn't want to respiratory problems.
God, I don't like that song.
We haven't learned much more copyright infringement suits that we've been hit with.
Oh my God, our legal team is very well compensated. At this point, we've infringed on Bob Dylan, Johnny Cash, one of the Doobie Brothers.
Threatened by Kenny G 7 separate times.
Yes. Deceased blues legend Robert Johnson.
Maybe stole a couple from old Christina Aguilera herself.
Christina Aguilera, Kathy Lee of Regis and Kathy Lee. Very, very prolific songwriter. Little known fact about Kathy Lee.
We even took that single from that group, Eiffel 65. Well,
oh my God, I'm new. I'm the die.
I can't wait to tell you what that legal battle.
Well, I'm
Don't hear anything from
the D, I'll die. Well, I'm blue on the D, I'll die.
Sing on, no words, everybody.
We're a French electro group. We're probably not very talented.
No.
Blue on the D, I'll die.
Hear that, Eiffel 65? We took your fucking song.
$2 million that one cost us. $2 million. Actually,
That's a lot of Führer costumes. Give my boys the arms they need to finally overthrow that junta.
Tom, I thought we weren't going to bring up the child-led revolutions. I thought we'd settled on that at this point. It
Listen,
offends people.
I wouldn't be much of a father if I didn't rally more supporters to their noble cause.
My brother Tom, he has a history of, let's call spade a spade, funding guerrilla movements in third world countries.
I don't think I have to remind you of Vietnam, but that was this guy right here.
Vietnam was actually caused by my brother, Dien Bien Phu. It's actually the name of one of our
I was only an
dear
infant when I did that. In the 50s.
The,
Lesser known struggles in Angola,
oh my God.
Somalia, even the uprising in Romania, I believe. I was pretty drunk during that period. Yeah. Just say funding guerrilla uprisings is kind of my thing. You gotta diversify. This country music thing isn't gonna last forever. Sometimes the old Mr. Show Business, she just spits you out. It's good to have some backing, some friends in foreign lands. Even if they are violent psychopaths from time to time.
Well, Ho Chi Minh is a friend of mine, oh yeah. We're gonna kick out the French colonialists, oh yeah. An unsustainable commitment of force will be initiated by JFK and ultimately sustained by LBJ.
Don't forget Hamid Karzai as well.
Do we have to share the Afghanistan stories now?
It's still
Again, they
it's
are
not the best.
borderline racially offensive and certainly politically offensive.
That's certainly true, but that hasn't stopped us before.
The precipitous withdrawal of troops from Afghanistan is actually mostly the fault of my brother. Little known fact, but the Taliban is actually just a transliteration of your name. You swap the letters around.
My real name is Altab.
I'll become emotional when we talk about
Up here now, I think. Good front. Country music star. I'm really an Afghan warlord. A very successful country music career.
We call him Tom because people frankly find his birth name offensive and confusing in the country music community.
Not much support for a man named Altab in Tennessee.
No, especially in
They do like their separatist movements, though, down in the South. I can tell you that.
Very true. It's very true. People love funding guerrilla movements in the South.
They do.
It's a
Long, we
long.
can just find a way to come together.
I
Taliban.
don't follow.
The Taliban and the Confederacy kind of have similar.
Oh my God. I think it's call spade a spade. My brother is an ardent neo-confederalist. He doesn't say the South will rise again so much as I will lead the South to rise again, and my many multiracial children will hate me.
And enforce a system of Sharia law eventually. Yeah, it's a hard pill to swallow. You all will be witness to my will.
Well, you've been a wonderful audience. If there's one thing I think we want to leave you with tonight, it's
Jet to the imperialists.
and we have CDs in the lobby.
Make sure to pick up a couple copies of my political tracts. I print them on commemorative frisbees just so it's easy.
Please don't do that if you can. But we have songs available on iTunes,
BitTorrent.
MySpace.com, if that's still a thing.
The Sharia version of iTunes, Al-Akhbat. I don't speak Arabic, I'm sorry folks. Not much of a reader.
Well, folks, I guess there's only one thing left to say. We hope you have a good night, and we hope you get to your cars safely, and we hope you don't write any checks to my brother to fund weird guerrilla movements no one understands.
Don't encourage me, folks.
And we hope you get home safe to your homes. We hope you're not going to sleep like me in a tour bus that's full of creepy semi-automatic weapons.
I sleep better with them.
Please tip your waitresses and don't talk to this man.
Jet to the imperialists, everybody. Thank you.